It's August 8th, 2023 now. It's like 12:40 a.m. I'm walking east down Thunderbird. Uh, and like along this stretch that I was walking, there's an inside street separated off by a parapet, about as tall as I am, a little taller, where usually foot traffic would be walking, certainly not against traffic on that stretch where I was. And I knew the cops were mad at me because I take exception to them using Caroline, these worthless piece of shit police, these criminal vigilante police. Uh, they lost the footage when I was hit by a car on Christmas and didn't take any witness statements. Um, and they had the alibi for the young black kid who, 14 hours prior to me being hit by a car, whacked me with a baseball bat. I saw him a couple months later. I was like, "Hey, didn't you whacked me with a baseball bat on Christmas?" "Nope, I was in lockup December 22nd. Just like no hesitation, no nothing, being blindsided with such a question to someone arbitrarily. If he didn't recognize me, if he wasn't there so that I could ask him that. But I knew they were mad at me because they use Caroline, the police. They're such pieces of shit. They run rats. I knew they were mad at me, but so I'm walking. This is 12:40, and there's no other walkers in sight, and also nice little neighborhood. But I know the police were mad because there's some white, bulbous white guy who had planned to come along with Mace, because I noticed, arbitrarily looking back for a second, there's someone just like 20 feet behind me on this stretch where there's no foot traffic, especially walking against traffic, especially where I was walking against traffic, where you would normally just go on the inside street, which is separated off and not be literally a foot from passing cars. And he immediately, once I'm like, "Oh, well, this scumbag is right behind me, stalking me from behind." That's nothing new at this Phoenix, this terrible, terrible place, awful, awful place. And he starts trying to start a fight immediately. I'm like, "I just don't want to be near you. Like, I'm going to go whichever way you are not." He's following, like trying to egg me on into a fight. He's a police, guaranteed. He had mace. He was going to come along and spray me. I've been sprayed. Someone coming up and asked for a lighter, and then just out of nowhere sprayed me. Some black kid. The blacks have been very violent here. Oh, you're not gonna float down here, Georgie. This fucking thing. But I knew the police were mad at me, and then what looks like a fucking mongrel police officer off duty wearing a AZ Nomad, and then the number 81 in some capacity on a black sleeveless shirt. Nothing new there, these scumbags. This is a town of closet homosexuals and transsexuals. It's a military fucking embarrassment, this town. And this citizen is utterly trapped, and they use my mommy to keep me trapped. It's so disgusting. America is a toilet. And this place a huge turd.